All right, hello everybody. Welcome to week four. Are we on week
Sure,
four?
let's go with four.
Yeah, like week four. The half episode that always happens in between the episodes. Um, so where we left off last time, we are in this street that you see here. Um, you guys have defeated a fairly big group of what you believe to be slavers. Definitely, um, Borden remembered them from last time. Uh, and you guys had moved the bodies into a building and you had taken the loot. I believe Lagoo's. Wait, who has the half plate that the big dude was wearing? Did anyone take
I
that?
I took it. Yeah.
Okay, you took the half plate and then you
Yep.
took the great axe.
If I can carry all that, yeah, I took it all.
Yeah, let's just say you have the something or other that makes you be able to carry it
Strap
for
it on.
now.
Yeah, sure.
You just like strap it aboard yourself.
All right.
Which means though that you probably need someone to carry your great hammer if you recover it tonight.
All right.
Okay, so at the same time, Jimmy has done a lot of damage to these people, and he's a little dumbstruck at how well he did. So he'll be a quiet member today. All right, so we'll start there. Where do you guys? You guys are all. Um, you guys are all in this building right now. I'm gonna ping it. You guys are all in that building right now. What do you guys want to do?
Well, considering my criminal background, I'm aware of all places where things could be hidden.
Sure.
And is there anything hidden?
Uh,
Under a cot, or is there a desk?
this actually doesn't look like a place that they slept.
Okay.
This actually looks like a place where they used to like set up an ambush and nothing else.
I have a question. Since I've been here before,
Mm-hmm.
would I know how to get to where we were imprisoned from here? Like the cells that they were holding us in?
No, because you were unconscious when they took you there.
Okay.
But
But I didn't like run near here while I was running away from the prisons or anything.
You didn't run this way. You ran another way.
Okay.
All
if
you remember is you walked up this way.
if these
Yeah,
are the
okay.
same slavers that I had a run-in with, I think I might know where to go.
All right. Well, I'm willing to follow you. I need to get my stuff back, so I want to find out where their headquarters is.
And when you say that, the sergeant he looks at you and says, "Wait, you had a run-in with slavers? How long ago was this?"
I heard some information here and there a couple nights ago.
Huh. Did you hear anything about their leader? Supposedly they're going rampant right now because their leader was killed.
Only I was at the bar, heard he got killed. That's all I heard.
Yeah. Not saying that we're going after the guy who killed him because, in all honesty, he did us a service, but man, it'd be nice to know who did it because they might be after him and we might need to post a guard on that guy.
Well, I might know something, but maybe we'll get to that later.
All right. Any information you have coming forward, I mean, we do still have a whole slew of slavers outside the gate right now trying to get in, and actually, it seems like there's more slavers inside the walls than we had anticipated, so I don't know if they're finding a way into the city right now. And he just tells you that just to let you know that, that's the reason why they're trying to find out who these slavers might be after.
How many do we think there are out there? Are we talking dozens or are we talking hundreds?
Sergeant Joseph looks and says, "We actually thought there was only 6 left, and we defeated. What, 7 here?
We defeated 7 so far here.
Yeah. So we only thought there was 6 left, and we defeated 1 the last time we came out here, so that was 8.
Right.
So I don't know if we're gonna run into more.
All right. As long as it's not an army of several hundred, I bet we can handle it.
Maybe. If there's an army of several hundred, we probably need to get away from here. At which point Stormcleaver goes, where's the honor in running?
I'm right with you, man. Let's take them all down.
Okay, so the guards say, I think I know where the place we were held is at. Given this location, and remembering how we ran away from here, the two guards like sort of talk to each other a little bit. They're like, yeah, I think we know where to go, and they lead you down the path. Do you guys follow?
Definitely.
Is this familiar path to me?
As you guys start walking, you make the left here on this corner.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and as you start walking, you do start realizing that it does look familiar. It starts looking very familiar to you.
Okay, good.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
just to remind you guys, I don't have any more healing spells. I used them all. So if we're going to be getting ready for combat, I will not be quite as useful as I was last time.
And Stormcleaver looks at you and says, I think all the usefulness we need from you is that big maul of yours.
All right, I like to hear that. Good.
I'm game. Let's continue on this path.
Okay. So you guys start walking down this path. Are you guys all walking down the road, or Ghost, do you want to do anything special? Like, do you want to go hide in the shadows again?
Well, that's what I was about to ask. Like, what time of day is it? And is there, like, shadowy areas? Like,
yeah, there's not really shadowy areas. And as you go down this way, you realize that there aren't any parallel streets that run the way you're walking, right? So you either have to walk, like, go up on the rooftop, but people can see you, or you would need to go. I'll be on in 10 minutes. Okay. Or you would need to go, or you really can't hide in the shadows here. So you can go on the rooftop and you can get a better vantage point, but then people can get a better vantage point of you, right? Or, you can go just walk with the party, but like sort of slink to the side.
Okay. I think Vesta and I should both go up onto the rooftops.
I agree.
On opposite sides.
Okay. Yeah. So which side do you want? Do you want this side up here, or do you want this side here?
Let me think. If the inn is behind us, I'm gonna go on the left side.
Okay. Yeah, so you make it up the wall, no problem. Yes, you guys make it up the wall, no problem. You guys are walking down. Hold on, I'll put you guys up in walking formation again. And Ghost is up on this rooftop. Although your sprites are like super awesome looking, by the way. You have Vesta up here. You have the guard here. You have Stormcleaver here, or the guard is actually next to you. And then you have Jimmy sort of trailing behind, like sort of in awe of himself at how well he did. Okay. Alright, give me a perception check.
All of us, or just him?
You can make a perception check also, but it's mainly for Ghost.
Bam! I am perceptive today.
Oh, you're super perceptive today. I'm gonna make a perception check for the girl, because she's also on the rooftop. And she's super unperceptive. So yeah, you guys look up. like you look out into the distance and you start spotting like an area that you're fairly familiar with, and you kind of remember this as to be the area where that place was when you went at night.
Okay.
Right. And also you see, you can't really tell, but there's at least one person with a longbow, like sort of in the distance. But at this point, you can't tell if he's a guard or if he's a slaver or someone else, or someone just like a normal citizen that's sort of like looking out for their own home.
Okay. In the distance, as in like way far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like really far away. It's not something that you would just be like, oh, yeah, he's like right there.
So you couldn't like take a shot from there or anything?
No.
It's way further. Okay.
Yeah, it's like way further down.
Okay. I'm probably gonna start sneaking and move at half speed to remain undetected.
Okay. All right. So you guys start. Do you tell them that you're moving slower? Because if not, they're gonna outpace you.
Do they know hand signals, or do you guys know hand signals?
I do not know any hand signals.
Like basic combat tactic hand signals, like hey,
Nope.
people up ahead, look over there, go over there.
The guards might know that.
Okay. I'm assuming the captain does.
Well, yeah, like the sergeant and Vesta would both know hand and arm signals.
Okay, so I whistle over to him and I point out that there's somebody up ahead on the rooftop.
Okay. Vesta starts slowing down. You can see the sergeant talk to the guys around them, and then they start slowing down. And you see Vesta go into like a crouch and start like trying to move from like a bit of cover to a bit of cover, because there's like some chimney stacks.
Okay.
And she starts moving that way. And it seems to take quite a bit of time. Give me another perception check. Because you guys are getting closer. Oops. Okay, that's a pretty good roll. Oops. And then I'll do a perception check for her. Oh, yeah, she had a pretty good roll too. I'm being lazy and I'm simulating this as you walking.
Okay.
Right.
So you get to like, yeah.
The world moves around us.
Yeah, the world moves around you. You just like trudge along. Okay, you get closer. He's still fairly far, like the figure, but you've kept your eye on him the whole time, right? And so you look. You can get a better look at him. He doesn't seem to be wearing a guard uniform in terms of like he doesn't have an insignia stating that he's part of the town guard. But
Okay.
you know that like you've seen the archers on the walls, and some of them don't wear, like they just wear cloaks and like light armor. So they sometimes you can't tell if they're guards either, and you can't see like the mid to bottom of his cloak that he's wearing. So you can't tell if there's like a insignia emblazoned on it with the city guard. Right. But Vesta now sees the figure, and she looks over, and you can see her peering, and she looks over at you and just gives you like the motion, like I can't tell who it is. Like she gives you that hand on
Okay.
signal, and then she says like, "Let's move slower now." All right. So you guys move a little bit slower. You actually get to this corner, and then I'll draw the next set of buildings.
4 hours have passed.
Yeah. The sun is now going down. No, I'm kidding.
I was joking, but alright.
No, I'm kidding. The sun has not gone down. getting good at drawing these lines. The sun is not gone down. It's like only like 30-40 minutes. At this point, like Stormcleaver's a little frustrated that they're going so slow. But he's not stupid, so he understands why you guys are going slow, but he's just like, oh my god. Alright, Ghost, you now get up to...
Whoa, that's the longest sword I've ever had.
Yeah. Look where it's pointing to, that's awkward.
That's not my sword.
Yeah. It's super awkward. What the heck? Can I delete this? Oh, it would delete that. Okay, give me 1 second to redraw that other line. Alright. Alright, you move up to here and you are now... give me a perception check here.
Whoa.
Whoa, nailed it. Okay. From here, you look down the street, down in this direction. Right? And you notice that someone had peered out the window right here. But you, at this point, like, you just saw a quick figure sort of look like they peeked through the window and then just, like, put their head back.
Okay.
And from your angle, you can't tell who or what it was, or if it was even anyone that was threatening you.
Is this
party.
all one big connected building? Like, is this...
No, this right here is a road. Right?
Well, yeah, I meant, like, this building?
Yeah, this building is one large connected building.
Okay. Do I know if there are any windows and stuff here?
There's the window that I just drew.
Mm-hmm.
There's a door here.
Okay.
There's a window. Well, you guys can't see this window yet. Or
Well, Vesta
from
can.
from your angle you can't, but Vesta can, and she sort of points it out.
Okay.
So the smaller boxes are doors, the longer boxes are windows. Just FYI.
Okay.
If you wanted to know what the heck was the difference.
Does this
is a
window
two-story
look familiar?
Building.
As in it opens up from the middle and maybe gets stuck?
No. But this window is boarded. The one I just drew is boarded up.
Okay.
That window is boarded up. This window does not look familiar at all. So what do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna point out that I saw something here, and that I'm gonna make my way down to this corner and jump off the roof and move along the wall towards the window.
Okay, wait. So you're gonna jump down here, run across, and then jump up here?
No, I'm not gonna jump up. I'm just gonna stay along this wall, that wall, and make my way down towards the window.
So you're gonna go here,
Yep.
along the street, and then walk here?
Yep.
Give me a stealth check.
Stealth is 6 or 4.
And then, also, wait, before
6.
that, give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Also 6.
Yeah. Okay, nailed it. You skitter down the wall. You don't even need your rope. You just like handspring down it. Weirdly, I don't know how you do it, but you do. You like, or like you just like run down it like Spider-Man. And then you do like a backflip. You land. You put your arms up and you hold the pose. And then you bow to like these imaginary judges. Stormcleaver looks around the corner at you and then just claps politely.
Golf clap.
Yeah, just gives you a slight golf clap.
Everything stealthily, of course.
Yeah, impressed. He doesn't do anything else, just stealthily gives you this golf clap and smiles. Okay, give me your stealth check.
Stealth is also 6.
Okay, nailed it. Yeah, you get up to underneath the window. The window is on the 2nd floor.
And I also, well, I don't know if anybody else wants to do anything, but I want to listen and see, or try and see if there was anybody up there.
Okay, give me a perception check. Okay. You hear muffled voices coming from like that high in the window. There's a lot of noise around you, so you can't hear much. You do sense that one is like a female voice, and one is a male voice, one is a female voice, and one might be. And you hear possibly another one that's either another female or like a younger child, but you can't tell.
Okay. I'm gonna hang out here for a minute while you guys maybe do something.
Borden,
did you give us? You didn't give us any signals or anything.
'Cause
Because I was watching you. I just saw you disappear off the roof.
do we have line of sight? I don't know.
You have
Not
line
anymore.
of sight to Vesta,
Okay.
and Vesta's
So-
looking at you right now.
So I'll signal to her 2, possibly 3 people.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Unsure if friend or foe.
Okay. So she messaged that down to the sergeant, and the sergeant tells that to the group. What do you guys do? Or what do you want to do, Borden?
I don't know. I think if I'm gonna wait for him if he has any bright ideas. Otherwise, I'm gonna do my best to try to sneak up to the door. But first, I'll see if Yosef has any ideas.
Okay. Sergeant Yosef, he moves here. He just moves into that direction. Like right around the corner.
All right. Can I see the door? Can I see a way in?
This door?
Yeah. Can I see any door or any way in? that I can
There's
take
a door here. So what do you guys want to do? I saw someone drawing a ruling arrow.
Yeah, that was me. I was just measuring everybody.
Yeah, you're about
I
like 35. Yeah, that's like 75 feet.
Yeah.
60. Yep.
All right. I want to whisper to Yosef.
Uh-huh.
I want to make a run for the door.
This door?
Yeah. I wouldn't do that without getting as close as possible to the corner then.
Okay, so you stand next to Yosef.
And I whisper to him, I'm gonna go for the door. What do you think?
He says, listen, that door is the door where we were held. Like right around the corner is where we should have been held. So if you want to run to the door and people see you, I don't know if that would be helpful for us.
I want to bust in there and catch him off guard. I'm gonna kick the door open and rush him. What do you think, Stormcleaver?
Stormcleaver looks at you and says, while I'm all for action, I don't think, without knowing the proper amount of people there are, we should just blindly jump to it. We should probably let our sneakers go around and do their thing. He does not look down on rogues. He just likes calling them what they are. By the way.
All right.
Okay.
Very well. I see reason.
Okay, so you are going to hold off for now.
I'm gonna hang close to the wall. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you hang close to the wall. Stormcleaver is actually going to... Wait, let's see what his stealth is first. Yeah, Stormcleaver is going to try doing this, and he might get you guys killed.
Nice. Only if he does it while yelling Stormcleaver, then I'll allow it.
Oh no! He starts tiptoeing because he has no armor on. So, and all he has is a shield. He starts tiptoeing around you guys, and then starts doing backflips all the way over, and stands next to you. And then he also puts his arms up after he's done with his last backflip and starts like bowing in 3 directions.
Was that a stealth check or an acrobatics check?
That was a stealth check, but screw it, he's acrobatic too.
I'll also give him a stealthy high five because that was awesome.
Yeah, you guys high five without actually touching, and both fist pump. So he is gonna do a perception check also by the window. And he actually doesn't hear anything. He's just like, dude, I don't see a window. I don't know what you're talking about. Where are we right now? He's a little dizzy from all the backflips that he was doing. That he doesn't really get everything else. Okay. At this point, Vesta is also going to do a stealth check or a perception check. And she whistles, and she points towards her, basically saying the enemy that you guys had seen, or the person that you had seen on the rooftop, is walking towards her. Or walking in your direction.
She says that to us?
Well, she hand and arm signals it to the sergeant, and the sergeant relays it to you. And
Was
Ghost.
this the building that we saw the guy on? Like, was he like over here or something?
Here, I'm gonna.
Oh, that's cool.
He's like back here in this corner. He's further back than this, but I just can't put him back.
Okay, I got
but
you.
He's walking this way. He's walking towards like this way.
You could also rotate him.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm losing. I'm losing my religion. There we go. And he's walking this way.
Oh.
What do you guys want to do?
If he's walking towards that door, I want to get to a spot where I can ambush him when he walks out. Maybe I should try to...
He's not inside. He's on the rooftop.
Oh, he's on the roof? Oh, he's there. Okay.
Yeah, because remember, she's on the rooftop, and Ghost was on the rooftop, but he hopped down, but she's still up on the rooftop.
Are these rooftops flat or are they angled?
They're flat. They're fairly flat.
Okay.
They're like flat in the middle and then angled on the sides.
Gotcha.
If I were to move, like, here...
Oh, there? Yeah, I see where you
Yeah,
are.
there.
Uh-huh.
Like, would he see me? Because I'm
No,
right
if
under
you press
him?
If you press yourself flat against the wall, he won't see you.
I'm going to do that. I got to get against that wall.
Okay. The captain sees that signal, and he's going to try to make it into the corner without being seen. And he totally does. He sort of ducks down and goes here. Jimmy is just going to move this way, and then in his morose, I can't do anything else to help, is just going to stand against the wall.
All right. I'm going to try to get into hiding, too.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Your stealth check is...
+1.
Yeah.
I would.
Okay, so you seemingly get into hiding. She is hiding behind... Basically, there's a chimney here. There's a chimney here, so she's basically hiding behind that chimney right now.
Okay. Can I also creep up to over here? Oh, why can't I ping anyone?
You need to.
I had the
press
wrong.
Yeah, you're still on the ruler.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to ping here, so I'm out of view of this window.
Give me a stealth check.
Another stealth check. Okay.
Yeah. But.
Oh no.
Oof.
Yeah. You supposedly sneak up to here, but with all your chainmail and stuff, you are heard.
That stupid great axe. Yeah.
Yeah. You are heard, and this door pops open, and now I need everyone to roll initiative. Jeff, you can roll initiative too.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay, what do I roll? D6?
D20 plus 5.
What?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm totally new to this.
Five.
Like, script my first 2 dice roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Listen, he is the most bipolar character you're gonna find.
Awesome, I can't wait.
Wait, you have to do plus. It doesn't matter. It's 17.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I rolled
But
D20.
I'm gonna give you a 17 on your original roll. Okay. All right.
Sorry, I'm eating dinner.
Oh, it's fine.
Is there a way to get rid of everyone's thumbnails in the bottom left?
I wish, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, I haven't figured it out yet either.
Alright.
I really do wish I can get rid of those.
Or at least make them smaller or something.
Yeah, seriously, right? Okay, Peterson, or Hurtler? Wait, is that yours? The D20 plus 1? Yeah, that's yours, Hurtler. Okay. Alright, let's see. So it would be, once again, it is, the Sergeant goes first. Sergeant Yosef. And then it is Ghost. Then it is Borden. And then, let's see, Stormcleaver. And then roll Stormcleavers. 2. Wow, Stormcleaver's going dead last.
Jeez.
Well, Jeff had a 17, so I think he's nice.
Yeah. And then it would be the mysterious character that you guys don't know about yet. And then it is Vesta. Then it is the enemy. And then it is Stormcleaver. Okay, and then, just so I have this right, Vesta is here. Oh, hold on. And he is here. Ghost, you are here. You are here.
So all we know is that the door burst open, huh?
Yeah. You'll see what's coming out in a little bit. In a second.
Bugbear or bear owl? Man bear pig?
Yeah, the owl bear. Yeah, that's
Man bear
exactly.
pig.
Yeah, you're gonna fight like
Boogaloo
10
bugbear?
man bear pigs. Sorry. Then the enemy, and then Stormcleaver. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. And then the enemy is. Give me a second. Sorry, guys, that I'm taking so long to set this up. Preview.
Go to the gear on the top right and you can enable chat avatars or disable them. No,
Ooh.
never mind. That's not it.
Oh, man, you got me all excited.
Almost gotcha.
I know.
Aw.
You got me so excited. Okay. So out of the door comes oh, comes a giant. No, I'm kidding. Can I make copies of this? Yes, I can.
Oh, nice.
You could even assign them character sheets and everything if you.
Yeah, I know. I saw that option. I was like, oh. And where
How do you guys reference your character sheets? Do you have it open like as a PDF or?
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
it.
I do.
I guess I should probably do that.
I have everyone's character sheets open though.
Yeah, I need to know what I can do.
Not
Military.
much. Not much.
You can do
Not
anything.
much.
You
Yeah,
can do
I'm
anything.
gonna do backflips like Lagoose.
You can try.
Oh snap!
Got
I
it.
got mad dexterity. I will have a dexterity off with you.
What's your dex at?
I don't know. Is it 21 or something?
Jeez, are you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah. His dexterity is 21.
Through the
Damn.
roof.
Ask him
I
what
thought
his
19
strength
is
is,
good.
though. Ask him what his strength is, though.
What's your strength at?
I think it's like 9 or 7.
You don't need strength.
Yeah. For lack of... Shoot. I thought I loaded one. Trying to find the one that I loaded that I really liked.
I had this whole like combat thing planned out.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully I could use what I thought about.
Okay.
Holy crap, 4 guys?
So far.
Oh, dude.
I can show you the world.
Oh my god. I don't have any healing.
Shimmering splendid. Tell me when did you...
Oh, we're gonna die.
Okay. All right. And out of the door, you see these guys run out.
I give Borden the finger.
Whoops.
Stormcleaver also gives you the finger.
I'm carrying a great axe for Flugel, alright?
Jimmy
That'd
just
be nice.
slinks more into a corner and just backs up.
Does Jimmy have a poncho he could wear and like a cup he could panhandle while he's sitting there?
Yeah, he actually puts the cloak over his head and just slumps to the ground and hides his staff. He doesn't even have a staff, just puts his stick on the ground. And just sits there.
Is that Vin's character?
Yeah.
Yeah. He ran out of spells last fight, so he was
So he's useless.
pretty much useless, yeah.
Let's throw him out there and take some damage.
Hold on, let me
Human
roll.
shield. Can we
Wait,
use it
hold
as
on,
human
let me.
shield?
He's only good for 1 hit.
Yeah, he's only good for 1 hit, so human shield with him would be a bad idea. Hold on. Let me roll his initiative, because actually there is something that I wish he did the last time we were playing, but he didn't do it, and I will do it for him. Oh, yeah, Jimmy goes
Oh,
after
nice.
Yosef. Okay. All right. Sergeant Yosef sees this and mutters under his breath, "Fuck my life." And he actually stays there and
Oh.
holds action. Because right now, all they can see is you.
So who's who on this map, real quick, so I know?
I'm this guy, Borden the cleric with the
The big guy with the
hammer.
hammer.
Yep.
And the guy
This
in the back
is-
right is Vin.
This is Ghost, down here, that I just pinged.
Where I don't see.
Clearly the ninja-looking
Oh,
guy.
my avatars are covering everything up. Okay.
This
Got
is
it.
this is Jimmy. That's Vin's character. This
Okay.
is Stormcleaver, aka known as Stormcleaver. This
that
is
PC?
no, this is my character from another campaign. This is an NPC. This is a sergeant of the guard, and this is another NPC. That's just a guard.
Okay. Got it.
The regular guard is known as Vesta. The sergeant is known as Sergeant Yosef.
Guard 1 and Guard 2.
Yeah.
You said
Oh.
female or male guard?
Yeah, female guard is Vesta. So, okay. So, with that being said, it is Jimmy's turn to go, and I actually need to look up this spell.
Jimmy doesn't have any spells left though, does he?
He has cantrips.
Oh, cantrip.
And he will.
He will cast Scratch Itch.
Yeah. He will cast. Where is this? Oh no, he's not going to cast that. Yep, he's definitely not going to cast that.
Does he have any kind of cantrip that he could use?
Yeah, he's going to try the cantrip that he used last time. The message. And he's
Alright.
going to do it to...
I think he should wait, actually. Alright, no, I'm good.
Here, I'll roll for him.
So wait, are there 6 dudes that just came out of that door and they all see us?
They'll see me.
They all see
Oh.
you. You're not on this map yet,
Right.
Jeff.
They all see Brian. Or Brian. That's it.
Yep.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
So what are they? Can we tell what they are?
Yeah, there's
Dudes with swords and hammers.
yeah, there's 2 guys with great axes and 4 guys with swords and a shield.
Are they humans or humanoids or?
One of the guys with the great axe also looks like a half orc,
Oh, another one.
and the rest look human. And then you have a one archer so far that you can see up on the roof, but there may be more. Who knows? These guys love
Right.
archers.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to cast a message at the half orc because the half orc is dumb, and the half orc has to make a saving throw against spell. -1, and he needs to be. Yeah, he messages this guy here and says go back in the house, I need you. And he's like, what? And he runs back into the house, and you don't see where he goes.
Nice. Good job, Jimmy.
Okay, it is now Ghost's turn.
Okay, I will go here and then climb up to the roof.
Okay. Let's see. That was 1, 2. You have to use 1 movement to go up. So you used 4 movements. You have 1 more. Or no, you have 3 more. Sorry.
And then I will go above the window, so here.
Okay. So you're right there. And from this vantage point, you can't see anyone, except you can see the archer as he's moving forward, but he's paused. And he's not actually in this position. I'll tell you when he gets to this position, because this should be okay. Yeah. You can
Yeah,
see him from
I'm also... Well, no, that's fine.
Okay. Borden, it is your turn. Borden? Do you run?
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah.
No.
How long until the other guys go? Can I hold until they go?
Yep.
Okay. Because if they're going last, then it's probably not worth it for me.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Are they going last? It seems like they are. Right? Or almost.
They're going second to last. Stormcleaver is going last.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna hold.
Okay.
Technically, we're not in combat yet, are we?
You guys are, because
Yeah.
they see you. It's just they haven't been able to go yet because they
Well,
rolled so
well,
badly.
meaning, what's your charisma or diplomacy like?
Oh, are you saying I could try to talk to them?
It's a possibility.
I would not think to do that.
All right.
If anything, what I would want to do is draw more attention to myself to prevent them from noticing you guys.
Okay, as you hold action,
I'm holding it.
Yeah. Do you want to yell something at them?
What I would want to do is make my eyes glow, which is not holding action.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't hold
No,
action
so
and do that.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna hold action. Yeah.
Okay. He's not yet here. And then Vesta goes, and she is also. Did she pick up a short bow? Because she had one last time.
There were
yeah.
so many bows on the ground. She has to pick one up.
Yeah, she picked up. Well, she has her short bow, but she also picked up a long bow, so she's gonna fire that at the guard, at the closest guard, or at the closest whatever this guy is. And she shoots, And she misses.
Oh.
60.
Does that mean they see her, or they don't? They don't see where the shot came.
Yeah, they just know an arrow came, and then they all react to it like, where the hell was that? And they can tell that it's coming in from your direction. So
Okay.
maybe someone behind you shot it, they're not really sure.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Longbows have a range of 150?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. They are gonna go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. This one gets. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one gets to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one gets to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one gets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We need to have ominous background music.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one gets there. The other guy hasn't come out. You don't know where he is. And this guy is almost to this spot. He's not here yet. I'll let you know, Ghost, when he gets to that spot.
Okay.
Just in case you want to do anything. All right. The sergeant was holding action. He sees him around the corner. He's going to get advantage because the guy did not notice that there was another dude there. So 2d20 d1 plus 4. Yeah, he totally hits that dude.
Nice.
And he's going to hit him for... yeah, and he hits that guy right here for 4 damage. So the guy is like sort of focusing on you and running along the wall to like let his guys like sort of run after you also. And as he does that, he like moves forward and he gets sliced like right across the arm.
What is Yosef wielding, by the way?
He has a a battle axe.
Oh, okay.
Is what
Alright.
he has. Yeah, so that guy takes 4 damage. Okay.
I was also holding.
Yeah, you were also holding, but they didn't get up to you. Did you want to move up to them?
Yeah, I was waiting for him to move towards me.
Okay, which guy do you want to go after?
I want to hit the same guy that Yosef just hit. So
Where do you want to stand?
I'm gonna stand right here.
Here or here?
Here.
Okay. All right. Take a swing.
And I am at +7. Oh yeah.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, you totally hit him. Give me your damage roll, 2d6.
2d6. All right.
Nice. So
And then-
you...
With
Yeah.
my magical, yeah.
Yeah. I got you. I know.
Alright, good. That's second.
Yeah, so he gets sliced across the arm, and as he does, like, he brings his sword arm down. And as he does that, you run up to him really quickly, and then you bash him. And he barely gets his shield up, but your maul actually dents through the shield and hits his arm and shatters his shield arm
Nice.
for a ton of damage.
Nice. Good stuff.
So his shield is bent where your hammer hit him, and then his arm is also shattered. He yells out in pain, but he's still holding on to his sword.
So that means
Alright.
instead of deflecting blows, it brings them towards him.
Yes.
Okay, Stormcleaver is gonna go, and he's gonna move. He has,
Oh, I should have let the spot for Stormcleaver.
yeah, he's gonna go right here. And Jimmy is just gonna stand back there. Okay, it's the next turn. Yosef goes. He's gonna take another swing at this guy. This time without the advantage.
Yosef. Come on, Yosef.
Oops.
Oh.
No, hold on. I did
Oh,
the
that was a
drop one.
19.
Yeah, that was a 20. That was a 23.
Okay.
So he totally hits him, and without his shield, that's a crit.
Whoa.
Yeah. See, I'm paying attention to all the
Very
stuff
nice.
you're doing.
Good.
Yeah, and he as his shield arm goes down and his arm is crushed, he has his sword arm, and he like tries to bring his sword arm across to like hold, just instinctively hold where it hurts, right? And as he does that, Yosef like slashes him right across the chest, and like he stumbles back a little bit, and then brings up his sword. He's still standing, but now he seems like fairly well in pain, let's say. It is now Jimmy's turn, and Jimmy is just going to stand there, looking like a beggar. Ghost, it is your turn.
I'm thinking I'm just gonna hold action and maybe peer over the roof side to see if anyone has been looking out of the window.
Okay, give me a perception check. Okay. Yeah, you peer down, like you lean over well enough to look down and can see in the window, and you see a kid's face looking as he hears this fighting and this yelling. A kid's face, like looking without opening the window, is trying to look to see what's going on. And you can clearly hear the voice of a lady saying, "Get away from that window! They're gonna kill us!" And then pulls him back. And you see the kid's face disappear.
Okay.
And then you hear him yell, "But they're guards!" And yeah.
Okay.
So that's what you hear from that window.
All right.
Okay.
So this is all one big connected building, huh?
Yeah, it's all one big connected building. But there's like walls, so you don't know if you can get to one, because it's sort of like, think of like a duplex or like a multiplex, right?
Oh, okay.
Like it's like that kind of building. There's like multiple entrances to it, but not everything is connected together. Okay. Borden, it is now your turn.
All right, I'm gonna take another swing at that wounded guy in front of me.
Okay, take a swing at him.
Oh yeah!
Oh, you crit him. Give me a
And-
46. Give me a 46.
Oh god!
Yeah.
Shit.
You sit there, and as he stumbles backward and as he gets slashed across his chest by the battle axe, you do what you like to do, which is just totally demolish people's faces. And you bring your maul over your head, two-handed, yelling a prayer to Torm. And you're like, "Torm, please guide this holy maul."
I know it's an extra action, but I'd love to make my eyes glow as I do this. And yell something.
Okay, what do you want to yell?
I wield the power of Torm.
Okay, that's very close to He-Man, but fine. So yeah, you bring it down over his head, and his head just explodes. And before you had only gotten your hammer down, like your maul, on the last guy, only down to like his chest cavity. This time you get it all the way down to his waist, and the whole top part just splits in two. His head is gone, just blood splurts everywhere. And he falls to the floor, and you see like pieces of brain matter just like slam against the wall.
Alright. Can I yell in an intimidating way as I do this?
Yeah, you yell in a
That's what I'm really hoping for.
Yeah, you yell in a very intimidating way, or you feel is intimidating, but really isn't. Actually, give me a intimidation roll. D20
Alright.
plus 3.
Right ahead of you.
Yeah,
Wow.
you yell in what you think is an intimidating way. You're like, "By the power of Torm," is what everyone else hears. But in your head, you're like, "By the power of Torm."
Right.
But everyone else hears this like squeaky, high pitched, a little bit like voice crackling voice, and they're impressed by your hit, but they're not impressed by your voice.
Oh well.
Good effort.
I'm gonna also allow you, as your eyes are glowing, I will allow you, if you want to step back in line. Because if you don't, they will probably encircle you, and they get advantage if they encircle you.
Oh, Yeah, all right, I'll do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you get to the
I
end of
re-
this line.
Yeah, I recognize it's best to stay in line, but even though I'm
Yeah.
right pretty high right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're riding pretty high. Thinking you also screamed this really loud thing. Okay, at this point, without any of you guys noticing, another character shows up right here. Jeff, that is you. What do you want to do? You're on the rooftop.
Well,
What
how
am
did
I
he get there?
doing? Yeah, what?
How did he get there?
Listen,
They're just
He's-
walking across the rooftop.
he's like a stealthy dude. No, you
Tell me what-
you were actually tracking this group. You wanted to link up with them because you heard there were other adventurers in town, and you had just joined the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, so I was specifically sent here by the Adventurers Club to find these guys.
Well, you joined the Adventurers Club, the Adventurers Guild. The
Yeah.
Adventurers Guild told you that we have like a small group of adventurers actually in town. You went and they're like out of the church. You went to the church. The church told you that they came here, and you snuck your way to this point.
Got it.
And you just sort of ran towards the fighting, and now this is the scene that you see before you. You see a
Gotcha.
guy that is dead with his head splattered by a maul right here. You did hear a guy in a very squeaky voice go, by the power of Torm. So you can tell that this guy is probably the cleric that you're looking for. You see a guy sort of like huddled in the corner back here, and you're just like, oh, that's probably the mage. And you do spot a rogue-looking like character peering through a window, and you're like, that guy's a creeper. And then you see a guy without any armor on, and you're like, exhibitionist. And then you see the two guards, and you're like, I don't know why these guys are with them. So what do you want to do?
I think my options are pretty much sit tight, move, or attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they within range of my sling?
Let's see, your sling is...
Should have like 60 or 65.
Yeah, I
That's a
think-
short
yeah.
minimum. 60.
Yeah, I think it's 60. Let me see. This should be... Yeah, this is well within range. All of these guys are within range of you.
What are is each grid 5?
Yeah.
Each grid is 5.
Which one appears to be the least armored?
The least armored guys are probably the guys with the shields. Even though they have shields, the guys in... This guy looks like he has half plate on.
The other guys have shields, but they're more lightly armored.
Yeah,
Actually,
but they're more lightly armored. Like, they have, like, chainmail and stuff like that. They have more openings for you to hit.
I just looked it up. Slings are range of 30.
Oh, range is 30?
Yeah, they're pretty short range.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you can't hit them. Do you want to hold action until they get closer?
And that means that as soon as they come within range, I can attack.
Yeah, before
Then
they
I
do
hit.
their before they do whatever they want to do, you get to do your thing.
Right.
So basically, they need to
Or
get...
could move within range.
Yeah, or you can move within range, but basically they need to get into any of these squares for you. Like any of these, oops.
Do I have an advantage being on the roof?
Yeah, you're over them, so you'll get an advantage. They're not looking at the rooftop right now. So you'll get an advantage, at least on your first roll.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll hold out.
Okay.
Or jump to the other rooftop.
No flips.
Thought we were having a dex off.
That's later.
Alright.
Yeah, later you guys can have a dance off.
I got
You-
something
you guys
planned
will-
for my next turn.
Yeah, don't worry. There's gonna be a dance off, and you guys are gonna have to roll. Okay. Sindri holds. Vesta's gonna fire another arrow off for her. And yeah, she totally hits. The lead guy. And for 2 damage. Okay, so she fires an arrow. It finds like a groove in his chain link armor. Hits him. It breaks the chain a little bit, but it like bounces off, and it does like a little bit. Like you can see him like just sort of like jolt a little bit at the pain and look down, and then look up. At this point, he sees her, and then he looks back and points to her. But other than that, he's still standing and is fine. It's his turn to go. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's his turn to go. He wants to get away from Vesta's range, so he moves here and then moves here. Jeff, you get an action if you want.
Okay. What do I roll?
D20 plus 7, or 2. Give me a 2 D20 D1 plus 7.
2. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, it's it would be like roll.
20 plus 7.
Yeah,
2d20 d1 plus 7.
yeah. It's like this. 2 D20 D1 plus 7. This is. Oh shoot. Hold on.
It won't let me do it in the.
You're doing /?
You know what I mean? I'm trying to do it in the pop-up, and it won't let me do multiple dice.
Oh,
So then what's the
just type it in. It's shoot. Can you see? Do you see my chat? Just take away the apostrophe.
Yeah. Roll,
In
roll 2d20 plus 7. 2d20 plus 7. Is that right? Did I do it right?
No, you have to put
2d20.
2D20 D1. There's a D in there.
Roll
I think he crit.
D1.
You crit everybody. Everyone dies to rock power.
Why is it D1 plus 7?
The D1 drops your lowest.
Oh.
Because you're rolling a 2D20 because you had advantage. And
Got
this
it.
just automatically drops the lower number.
Got it. So,
Okay, yeah, you totally hit. Roll me 1D4.
like my animated dice. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yo.
Yeah. So he starts walking up, and as he's walking up, he still is looking towards Vesta and looking at the sergeant, and you hit him right in the forehead with a pellet. And you guys don't even see him either. And you just see like this stone ball come out of nowhere, like sort of over your shoulders, and hits this guard straight in his forehead, and like just blood coming down.
I can't do a wield yet.
No, you can still roll. You just don't get you get a debuff. So roll me a 1d20, or actually give me a 2d20 also, because you're still at advantage because this disoriented him. But instead of +7, give me +2.
So what is this for?
This is for your second sling in your other arm.
Your offhand.
Your
Oh, but
offhand.
is it at a minus? I don't have the ability to do a wield.
Yeah, no, you still get a +2. You instead
Oh.
of being at +7, you're at +2.
So it's 2d20,
D1.
Yep.
d1 plus 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, this one hits him too. Give me a 1d4. Yeah, so as he gets hit in the forehead with the first rock and blood starts falling down, he's like, what the hell? He starts looking around and he gets hit in the head again in this like almost exact same spot. Again. With another
Nice.
rock. He's like, where the hell is that coming from? But he orients himself again and turns and
Do I have
is
to
now ready to swing.
Do I have to keep track of my ammo on my character?
Yes. Yes, please.
And Jeff, just to make your life easier, you can press up, and it'll scroll back to your previous rolls.
Yeah.
You'll probably be rolling the same thing a lot.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, and he swings at the sergeant and he totally misses. He's kind of disoriented from all the pellets that have been hitting him. This guard runs up here. And turns, and he's actually going to also take a swing at the sergeant, and he totally misses. this guy is gonna come here.
Joseph.
And he's gonna take a swing also. Oh, he critically fails. So as he swings, Joseph just backs up around the corner, and he swings. And as he steps back around the corner, he totally misses. He actually nicks the guard next to him.
Nice.
With his wild swing, doing damage. But he doesn't do full damage. Oh, he does 8 damage to that guard. He brings around this axe, and this axe is looks super sharp, and it cuts off this dude's sword arm.
Got him.
As it cuts off this guy's sword arm, he keeps bringing it over. Yosef just steps back. He doesn't even try blocking it with his shield that already is kind of scraped off from the last great axe blow he deflected, and he buries this great axe into the wall, and the great axe actually just breaks, the shaft of it breaks, and the head of it goes into the wall, and then the back half just breaks off, and he no longer has a great axe.
That was a hell of a critical miss.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. This guard is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guard is actually gonna come right here, and he is gonna stand this way. And there is no mention of the other guard. This archer up here is now right here. Is at this spot.
Okay. Does he see us? Yeah, I'm sure he's aware.
He knows.
Okay.
Because this guard here told him that there is someone up here.
All right.
He is actually going to make a roll, but he's going to get minus penalty because she's behind cover. And yeah, he's going to miss. He fires an arrow off at her, and she's hiding behind cover, and he misses.
All right.
Okay, that's all the guards go. Stormcleaver's turn. He has picked up his longsword from the last fight, where he just threw it in the air because he's just an asshole.
Alright.
Yeah, he totally hits this guard. And guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna do some damage. That's what he's gonna do. Yeah, and he slashes him with his sword, and this guy's sword arm is down. He has his shield up, and he tries to block it, but the top part of the shield doesn't get up in time, and he slashes the guy right across the face, cutting his face open. His face starts bleeding now, and Stormcleaver goes, "Stormcleaver!" as he does damage to this guy. But the guy is still standing without a sword arm. He has a shield. And now it is Joseph's turn. He is also going to roll against that guy. And miss. Oh, he goes down to swing his battle axe at him, and the guy he only has his shield, so he just is hunkered down behind his shield, and the longsword his battle axe just bashes against that shield and doesn't do anything. It is Jimmy's turn, and he is now pedaling. He somehow found a hat somewhere, and he actually has the boot from that hat fork that he has in his hand, and he's trying to see if there's any passerbys, and is trying to get gold and copper and silver from people. He also starts saying, "Nobody knows the trouble I've seen."
Jimmy.
Ghost, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm assuming there's a lot of noise happening on the street.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise level. It is now full fighting out on the street.
The people that were inside the building would probably have heard this.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's where the deck off comes in. All right. Let me see. How much do I weigh?
I am waiting for you to fail horribly. I mean, it would be great.
Where am I? I'm 180. Okay. So I'm gonna run over here.
Okay.
Drop my grappling hook onto the side of the building so it latches on.
Mm-hmm.
And then jump off the roof and swing through this window.
Okay. Give me a dex check.
Dex.
Yeah. Damage check.
is just straight dex.
Yeah.
All right.
Plus, what was it? Plus
4.
4. Yeah. Okay. Give me a strength check.
My strength is plus 1.
Yeah, you managed to like flip yourself off of the roof, and then you make this wide swing, and that window is boarded up, and you swing and you hit the boards, and then you don't break through, and you're just like sitting on the outside of the window. So now you're hanging outside the window, like up here, outside this window that's boarded up. All right, that's where you're at right now.
Man, I should have gotten a modifier for my weight, though.
Dude, your weight is so low.
Alright. No, it's fine. I had a backup plan for it.
Okay. Oh, wait, your weight is 180. Yeah, no, you're not getting it.
Alright.
I mean, I would give you like 2. You need more than 2 to break through.
Yeah, I figured it was like 15.
Yeah. I would have given you a 2 weight. Okay, that's awesome. Dude, you do like the craziest stuff. And, alright, it is now your turn again, Jeff.
Okay, so who... Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to who got attacked. Which guys are injured?
The only guy that's injured is this guy right here. He has his arm chopped off. You've hit him twice. Everyone in the party's pretty much hit him except... oh, wait, actually, Borden, you go first. My bad. I skipped you.
Oh, okay. You know, alright, I'm gonna go after the guy, this guy, who
Okay.
I believe is undamaged, right?
Yeah, he's undamaged. He hasn't been hit at all.
Alright, well, we're about to change that.
Alright. Nice,
yeah.
you totally damaged him. Give me a 2d6.
Damn.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, you slam down. He puts his shield up also, and you would think that he would know better. You slam down onto his shield, and you could swear that the head of your maul starts to glow slightly blue every time you swing it.
Ooh.
Right? And as you do that, it hits the shield, and it just, for some reason, just shatters the shield, which also surprises him. Slams at his arm, it breaks his arm because you see it like go into a funny angle, slams into his chest, and he coughs up a bit of blood. And he's still standing, he still has his sword, but he is fairly damaged and has an unusable left arm.
Wow. And no shield, right?
And no shield.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so his AC is lower, so it's easier to hit him now.
Name
Alright.
that thing Bonebreaker.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
Okay, now it's your turn, Jeff. So there are 2 guys that are damaged. There's this guy here. This guy is in worse shape. He has only his shield. This guy here has only his shield. His arm was cut off by his own guy. His sword arm was cut off by his own guy.
Which guy appears more jacked up?
This guy is definitely more jacked up.
Okay.
But that guy is also helpless.
Yeah,
I'm gonna attack
He has
him
no
with
weapons.
With slings.
you're gonna attack the jacked up guy.
Yeah.
He's like the Black Knight from Monty Python. What are you gonna do? Bite me to death?
So I do
What are you gonna do? Bleed on me? At this point, that's what he's doing. He's just bleeding on Yosef, hoping
do
that
the-
does something.
I do 2d20 plus 7 for my first attack, right? Primary.
Yep.
My 3d dice. 19.
Oh no, you do. Oh, 1d20, but
Oh.
yeah, because you're not at advantage anymore.
Oh,
They know that
okay.
you're up there.
Yeah.
But
it looks like they would both hit.
but yeah, you crit him. So roll me a 2d4. Your first roll is what I'm gonna go with, and that's a 20. Oh wait, either way you crit him. Whatever. Roll me a 2d4. All right. So you hurl another rock at him, and he has his shield sort of facing like Yosef and Stormcleaver. Stormcleaver had just sliced him across his cheek, like across his face, so like that part is open, and your rock goes right through that opening that Stormcleaver opened, hits him on the other side, and you see, and like just the other side of his mouth gets ripped open and you see teeth just fly out. But he is still standing, barely. He goes down to a knee.
Okay. Other sling.
All right, roll me a 2d20 plus, or I mean a 1d20 plus 2.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you
Miss.
totally miss. Cause he goes down to a knee, you miss, and it just goes wide, and it flies right past him.
All right.
And it hits the ground near the bigger armored guy. Okay. It is now Vesta's turn. Vesta is going to shoot an arrow also at the wounded guy. And hit him in the back. Oh, actually, she probably should have gotten a 2d20 at this point. Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Hold on, let me just do this one.
Because you see it roll on the table.
Isn't that what mine's doing?
Yeah.
It does it on my side, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, won't do it for you unless it's enabled.
Okay, hold on. And then she rolls a d8. Oh yeah, there I see it. Yeah, for 2 damage.
Cool.
The arrow comes flying and hits him right in the back of the neck and just puts him out of his misery. At that point, he has like a look of relief on his face as this arrow just goes through his neck, and literally just goes through and gets stuck, and like the front of it is just sticking out of his throat, and he falls down, and he has this weird smile on his face and relief in his eyes as he falls to the ground and dies. Okay. It is now the enemy's turn. This guy actually moves over one. He pulls out a longsword from his belt. And he rolls d20 plus 5. Oh, yeah, and he hits. 1d8. Yeah, he hits for 3 against the sergeant.
How's the sergeant looking? I know he was still a little damaged.
Yeah, you healed them almost to full last time.
Okay, good. All right.
So yeah, he's looking pretty good. So he gets his longsword out and he slashes Eustace. Eustace was looking down at the guy that just sort of dropped to his feet, and he looks up. And right when he looks up, he gets his shield up, like, just in time to deflect the blow a little bit, and it just, like, slides against his cheek and just cuts his cheek a little bit. And there's just, like, a little bit of blood dripping down. Yeah, and, like, it cuts his helmet a little bit, like, on the near side, like, near his ear. Okay, this guard is gonna go after Stormcleaver. And totally miss. And he swings at Stormcleaver, and Stormcleaver just deflects it with his longsword, and he's just like, dude, really? Stormcleaver? Do you not know? This guard is going to come around, and he's actually going to give some love and attention to you, Borden. Thought you were going to get away. And he totally does not hit you.
Alright.
This guy is going to once again go after Vesta. Actually, he gets -4. And yeah, he totally misses Vesta again. The other guy, you haven't heard him yet. The other guy that Jimmy had messaged, you do not hear from him. But you do see at this point another bowman come running up, and another one had jumped onto the roof here.
Oh.
And they will both roll to hit.
Where are they shooting at?
They're both shooting at Vesta. Because that's the only, yeah, that's the one that they can see. Yeah, but
Right.
she's in cover, so they're not.
Oh my god, they're rolling terrible.
Yeah, but they also get a -4, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they both fire arrows. Vesta's sort of like, she has her back to the chimney, and she's just like watching these arrows like fly by her or like hit the chimney. Okay, it is Jostus' turn. He is going to aim at not the guy in front of him, but the guy next to him. And he is going to hit.
So Yosef is hitting the big guy in front of him?
No, he's hitting the guy that's hurt in front of him.
Oh,
the
okay.
one that like you shattered.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And he like his whole arm got shattered. He's like spitting out blood, and Yostis just hacks at him and cuts him right across his arm, his sword arm. And he almost loses his sword, but he grasps it, but he's grasping it fairly awkwardly at this point. Nice. Alright, it is now Jimmy's turn. Jimmy is still, like, he's literally looking around going, like, really? No one? Alms for the poor. Alms for the poor. And he has now taking his petrified mouse out of his pouch, and putting it on his shoulder. And he's like, alms for the poor.
Are cantrips only one-time use, or one time per battle?
No, he can use it multiple times, but he's just not.
Okay.
He's just not in the mood. Ghost, it is your turn. You're sitting outside this window, just flapping back and forth.
Like a piñata.
Yeah.
Alright.
Spinning around in circles as the rope is just sitting there.
So, since I'm at window level, I'm gonna whip out my trusty crowbar.
Okay.
And get to work on this boarded up window.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Strength check.
To see if you pry open. Yeah, you totally pry open the window. Do you want to go in?
Can I? Is that my only action? Like, or can I like look before I go in there?
Yeah, you can take a look in. Give me a perception check. And it doesn't have to be high. Yeah. Yeah, you look in, and there's this guard standing right in front of you at the window.
Well then.
You have no more actions. You can move, but you have no more actions.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. What's he doing up there?
Well, he
Like,
did get a message from Jimmy saying, hey, what are you doing out there? I need help back inside. So he ran back into the building.
Okay. And he's looking at a boarded up window.
He heard you hit the window as
Okay.
he was upstairs, and then ran that way.
Gotcha. Alright. I'm
Because
gonna
you did try to break the
Yeah,
boards,
I know.
and made a fairly loud sound when it didn't break.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna climb back up to the roof then.
Okay, if you do, he's going to take a swing at you. Because you're moving out of his range. Like, he's in range of you now.
I disengage and climb out the window. Or
You
climb up.
already took an action. You took the crowbar action.
Alright. Yeah, I'll take the hit.
Okay. It means you'll be at disadvantage.
Dangerous, Ghost.
Yeah, you're a dangerous man. This might not be good. And this guy still has his great axe.
No.
Oh my god.
Wait, I did -8. That should be +8. That's 16. You're 16, right?
I am.
Yeah, he is going to hit you.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I did -8 on that one.
I thought you had to exceed the AC.
No,
No, you
it's
have to-
match or...
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, you guys have been matching, so...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's going to hit you for 6 damage. He gets
For-
a +3 on his great axe.
Oh. Okay. 6, so I'm at 11. Okay. And I'm on top of the roof now?
Yep, you are on top of the roof. You're like, holy fuck, I'm out. So yeah, you're above him. All right, Borden, it is now your turn.
Okay. So the really injured guy still has a sword, right?
Yeah, he's barely holding on to that sword.
All right. I'm not even gonna bother with him. I'm gonna hit the guy
In front of you.
in front of me. This guy.
Yeah, the one that's unharmed.
Damage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
What do we got? These 3D dice make it kind of hard to see what's going on. All right, there we go.
All right, yeah, you totally hit him. Roll.
Damage. Here it comes.
Nice. Okay, yeah, you slam down. This time he sees that the shield broke, so he tries to like step away from you, and as he does, he doesn't realize how fast that maul actually swings. As it gains speed as you're swinging it, it does seem to once again do like a little trail of blue light coming from the head of it, and hits him right across his shoulder, shattering his shoulder. His shield arm goes limp, and he spins to the side and is like slightly disoriented. He's actually now looking like this way from the force of your swing.
All right.
Oh, hey, Rep, when I did my perception check to look through the window, did I see what the room looked like?
Your perception check was 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the room looked like the same room from before, except
Okay.
with a lot of blood stains still on the floor.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, and the chest seemed to be open.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It is your turn now, Jeff.
Okay, who's the most messed up?
The most messed up is the guy in the middle. This guy right here.
Attack him.
Okay, go for it.
So 1d20, 7.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you totally hit him. Roll me a d4. 1d4. Yeah. The rock hits him, but it also hits like a piece where his armor was. So it hits him, and you see it like him bleed a little bit, but it like bounces off. Give me a d20 plus 2. Yep, that totally hits him too. Give me a d4. Yeah, this next one hits him like square in the jaw, and you can see his jaw like sort of like dislocate, and like just blood is coming from where that rock hit him. But he is not down. He has staggered to a knee though. At this point, it is now Vesta's turn. She is going to fire an
Finish
arrow.
him off, Dustin.
Yeah, finish him off again. She's like, call me the cleanup crew. And yeah, she hits him. Because he doesn't have much of anything left. Oh yeah, this arrow goes like right into the back of his head, and his head just cleaves open because his jaw was also unhinged. So like his head wasn't very structurally sound at that point, and his head just like bubbles and like cracks open, and he just like falls to the ground. His eyeballs are just like hanging from his head, and he is dead with an arrow to the head.
Nice.
So this guy is now dead.
Is this guy at the window re-engaging now?
He's on the second floor of this building.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's on the second floor. He actually...
If he
looks-
does, the question was like if he needs to roll initiative again or not.
No, he was part of the enemy initiative, so he'll
Oh.
go with the enemy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so he'll go now. So because the last turn he had made it here, and he was holding action to see what you would do, see what the person outside the window was do. At this point, he is going to. Let's see, he's going to do a dex check. Yeah. He does. He does like the Chow Yun Fat. Like he grabs the edge and he does this flip and flips up onto the roof.
Whoa!
Standing next to you, and he will take a swing. And miss.
Nice.
So he takes a swing at you, and you step back, and you just feel the great axe blade just go right across your studded leather armor. Like right in front of it, and just skim it, and you can see that it traces a line against it.
Man, I just got this too.
It doesn't cut through it at all. It just like traces a line right on it. Because you moved back far enough from his reach. Okay, this guy is gonna go and he's gonna swing with his longsword. He's gonna be swinging at the guard captain again. Yeah, he swings his longsword. The guard captain puts up his shield and it like hits the shield, and it doesn't do any damage. The next guy, he turns back around, facing Borden. He has a little bit of fear in his eyes, but he is going to roll against you. He's only going to get a d20 because he's fairly hurt and his body hurts. So he doesn't get a full... Yeah, he's totally misses.
Oh, yeah.
He as he turns, he does this wild swing at you and you just knock it away with your maul. The guards, the bowman up top sees that the guy is engaging Ghost, and the one on the same rooftop as Ghost is going to take a shot at him and miss. So as you step back, and the great axe goes right across you, an arrow flies right across your face, missing you, Ghost.
I'm in trouble up here. This does not go according to plan.
The other one is oops, not a +4, it's a -4. Yeah, the other guy shoots at Vesta. The other one shoots at Vesta, and they both miss. They both hit against the chimney again. Okay, it is now Jostis' turn. He is now going to focus his attention on the big guy in front of him. And yeah, he totally misses. He swings at him. The guy just like knocks his longsword or his battle axe away with his longsword, and he just like gives this grin to Jostis, like it's on, bitch. Jimmy has now resorted to talking to his petrified rat. He's like, "Well, how are you doing? Those guys look like they don't need my help," and is just sitting there on the corner talking to a petrified rat. He actually did manage to get like 2 copper from people that were like running down the street because they felt bad for him talking to a petrified rat because they thought he was crazy, and a stale piece of bread. Somehow he's gotten all of these things. Borden, it is now your turn.
All right. I'm gonna take another swing at the guy right in front of me.
All right, do it. Yeah, you're totally hitting this guy.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, you hit him. Give me a 2d6.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you swing at this guy, and you bash him the other way, and he, like, tries to turn away. This time, like, his good side, he tries to turn away, and you hit him right across the chest and the arm, and the force of it seems to almost separate his sword arm from his body, right? And he drops down to 2 knees, but he's still there, but he can't use either arm.
Wow.
Yeah, you are a damaging
I'm like
force.
unstoppable with this thing.
Yeah, you are unstoppable with that thing. I'm gonna take that away from you. Torm has decided that you must leave.
Right. And drop the weapon.
Wait, what's 195?
What I'm about to do is shove him off the roof. My athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Okay, do it. Go for it.
Alright, so I am going to go ahead and use my attack action to push him off the roof.
Okay.
It's 1d20 plus 6. Right? Athletics? Oh, no, athletics, not acrobatics.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics. Just to let you know, this guy has high strength.
Crap, this is not going to work, huh?
Possibly not.
It would be great if it did, though.
I know. 16.
Maybe.
Ooh, you're only at a +1 for that?
Yeah.
He's at a +8.
Oh,
Come
God.
on. Shit.
Yeah, you try to grapple and push him off the roof, and he doesn't budge.
Okay,
But
I'm
you're
going
sort of like grappling him a little bit.
to use my cunning action to disengage and run the hell away.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so you disengage. Where do you want to go?
Over there. I don't know how far.
If you jump down, that's going to be 1.
It's 1,
2, that's going to be 2, right?
yeah, 35.
You can
So
get
I
to
could
here.
get to here, yeah.
Is that where you want to go?
Do I?
How are you getting off the roof, though? It's too
He
stories.
has the grapple. He has the rope with the grappling hook.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
alright.
tied
Like
in
Batman,
right here.
essentially Batman.
Yeah, because if he didn't have that, I would tell him to do. He would have to do like an acrobatics check.
Yeah, climb or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
Okay, so yeah, you move there, and he looks at you, and he like laughs.
Okay.
This is the guy, by the way. That's the half orc.
Yeah, he would have
Okay.
taken some fall damage if I had pushed him off.
Yeah, yeah. He would have taken a 2d4 because I think it's 1d4 each 10 feet.
Yeah,
and you're
he
on a
probably,
two-story roof.
and he probably would have been at disadvantage if I went after him while he was on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Totally.
Yeah.
That was a good try, though, Dune.
Gotta get creative.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It is your turn now, Jeff.
Alright, the guy next to Brian is the most jacked up, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna attack him.
I mean, at this point, if you just breathe on him, give me that 2d20 d1 plus 7. You're at an advantage. He's down on both knees, and he can't even move his arms up. Oh yeah. Roll me a 2d4, even though you don't need to. Oh, maybe you did need to.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What are the odds of rolling 2 ones?
I know, seriously. Yeah, you whirl your sling above your head and you fling it at him. And then he has like both arms slumped to the side. You hit him like right in the temple with the rock. With the pelt. Not Dwayne Johnson, but with the rock. With a rock. And hits him right in the temple. His eyes roll to the back of his head. A ton of blood just starts spewing out of it, and he falls to the ground and slumps down and dies.
Yay.
Okay, you have one more action. What do you want to do? You can hit. You can only hit this guy right here.
On the ground. Okay, I'll hit him.
Okay.
So that's 1d20 plus 2.
Yeah, you miss. You with your left hand, you get your swing swinging around your head, and then you let go. You let loose of the rock, and then it just like flies right past them.
Okay.
Okay. Vesta is gonna go. She's going to fire an arrow down at the guy. The guy doesn't actually realize she's there, so she's gonna get advantage. Or he's not paying attention to her, so she's gonna get advantage from that. And miss. So she fires an arrow, it hits off like the pauldron of his like half plate and doesn't do anything.
Man, this guy's tough.
Yep. Alright. It is now the enemy's turn. The guy in front is going to...
Kind of glad I didn't go into that room then. Fight him a one-on-one.
Yeah, if you stepped into that room, I would have been like, bye?
Yeah.
With the longbow is gonna go, or with the longsword is gonna go, swing at Yosef and miss. The other guy is going to take your same rope and jump down and face Yosef from behind. And unfortunately, Yosef did not expect this.
Well, doesn't he have to perform some sort of athletics check?
No, he took your rope. You didn't take
All
it
right.
with you. Because you wouldn't have had that action to do it.
Gotcha.
And he misses.
Oh,
Damn.
Ooh. Lucky Yosef.
yeah.
Yosef doesn't even notice that this guy was there. He had like sort of jumped out of the way, and he sees two great axes come down at the same exact spot he was standing. And he's like, "Whoa!" And he looks back behind him, and he's like, "Oh shit." Okay. It is now the archers. The archers are gonna just go after. What's her name? I'm just gonna keep rolling these. These will be really quick. Miss. 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 Okay. All the archers miss.
Wow.
Nice.
The enemy is rolling so bad today.
Yeah. I mean, they're also at a -4, so like some of these could
Yeah,
have hit her.
still, I
But
mean,
yeah.
7s and 3s.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It is now the turn of Yosef. Yosef is going to reevaluate his situation of two people surrounding him. He's actually going to disengage from both and pull back to here and stand there. He still wants to be engaged. He wants to keep his shield up, but being in between those two will give them an advantage.
Yeah.
So, because there's one in front and one behind, so he's just going to go there and hold act, and he can't do any other action because he's disengaged. Ghost, what do you want to do? Jimmy has now decided that he wants to like flip his coins around, so he's just like flipping coins, his 2 copper pieces in the air, and like looking at his pet rat for affirmation that he's doing well.
Okay. Where is this orc looking?
He is now looking this way because Yosef has moved,
Okay.
and he is looking like that.
Do I have line of sight with him?
Yeah, you do.
Alright. I'm going to whip out my longbow
Okay.
in a great flourish, twirl it around, and knock an arrow and attack.
All right, do it.
It is 1d20. What's my longbow? +8.
Yeah, you totally hit him.
Okay. It's 1d8.
Yeah. You knock this arrow, you like bring out your bow and you like flip it in your hands like above your head, and you bring it down. You like take out the arrow and you flip that too, knock it, and maybe you should have aimed a little bit better, but you were trying to look really, really cool. And you let go of this arrow, and it like hits him, like it like skims him right by like his unarmored piece, right by his elbow, and it like cuts a nick in him. He doesn't even notice the arrow. Hit him.
Wait, did you hit the top guy or the bottom guy?
Bottom.
He hit the bottom guy. This guy.
Okay. Got it. But the top guy is injured, right?
No one's hit the top guy.
No. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They've aimed for the top guy, but they've missed him. All right, Borden, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna come around right here and to the right of that, actually.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And swing at that guy. Here we go.
You get +7?
Yep.
Yep, you hit.
All
Give
right.
me a 2d6. You are the guy that needs to hit, really.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Damn. Got him.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So yeah, he barely feels that, but you come running up, and you also swing at him. He brings up his great axe to block it, but you just knock it down to the side, and with your glowing blue, like this light blue light trailing behind, knocking this thing down, and hits him square against his upper shoulder, right? And it like knocks him back a little bit, and then he looks at you, and you can see that it's fairly damaged, but it's not as damaged because he has like half plate on. But the shoulder covering, the pauldron on the shoulder, has now fallen off. Like it was dented and fell off. And you can see that there's like a little bit of blood trickling from his shoulder. He just snarls and smiles at you.
All right. Love it.
Yep. Okay. Jeff, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the guy that the pauldron just fell off.
Okay. You guys have really taken almost no damage except Ghost.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he also took like 3 at one point.
Yeah. 16 plus 7. Yeah, you hit.
Nice.
That's D4.
Yeah, you swing, you aim for the part where the pauldron fell off, and it hits him right in the shoulder again. And as he snarls at Ghost, he looks up at you, he points, and he just puts his thumb across his neck as he looks up at you.
Second attack. Try to hit him in the thumb.
Yeah, as you aim for his thumb moves across his neck and it just flies right by his thumb. Because you didn't hit him.
Oh, I didn't hit him? Okay.
No, yeah. It takes more to
That's right,
hit
this guy's
guy.
tough. Okay.
Yeah, this guy's super tough.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just like moves right by his thumb, and then that just makes him smile even wider.
Okay.
Vesta is now going to try to get rid of some of these archers. Yep, hits. Nope, doesn't. Wait. Nope, doesn't hit. She aims for one of the archers, and all the archers are literally staring at her at this point. So she peeks out after the last arrow sort of like hits the chimney. She shoots back at one of them, and they just like they know that it's coming, and they just like tilt their head all Matrix style, and it like flies right by them. Okay, it is now the enemy's turn. The guy with the great axe that still has the great axe is now focused on you, Borden.
Okay.
He is going to swing,
Bring it on.
and he is going to hit you.
Oh no.
You're like,
8, dude.
you're like, bring it on, shit.
Yeah, that thing is brutal.
I forgot to put the +3 last time. Yeah, you take 5 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so he swings his great axe back at you, and hits you across your. You're wearing scale armor, right?
Yep.
Yeah, hits you across your scale armor. It doesn't cut through, but you can feel it bruise your chest. And
Alright.
like it knocks the air out of you.
Well, I'm at 10 hit points right now. So I'm alright for now.
Yeah. The other guy is gonna go against Yostith. He's gonna hit Yostith for 1d8. Yeah, and he hits Yostith for 5. So he swings his longsword at Yostith. Yostith had looked over at the guy as he snarled and like made all these gestures. So he sort of like took his eye off the other guy for a second, and the guy like slashes him across his shoulder, doing a little bit of damage, but not too bad. Yostith like just takes it, grunts a little bit, and then but he still stands there. And now all the archers once again are gonna fail.
Good.
2, 3.
Never know.
Oh, the natural 20. The natural 20 comes out.
That's not a fail.
I know. I'm sorry, I lied. Yeah, and hits Vesta for 10. So like the arrow comes, and as she had turned to shoot her arrow, she stayed out visible a little too long, and another arrow comes and hits her right in the shoulder and pierces into her, and the shaft it pierces into her all the way up into up until the feather part of the arrow is in her shoulder. That's where it stops. So like a large majority of the arrow is through the back of her shoulder.
Yeah, it's gonna sting in the morning.
Yeah. Okay. So it is now Yostith's turn. He's going to swing at the guy again. That's been damaged a little bit. And miss.
Oh.
Jimmy is now trying to juggle his pet rat in his hand against the coins and is not doing too well. His petrified rat. Ghost, what do you want to do?
Ghost, we need some help.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to see where I can go.
So are we allowed to strategize by talking?
Not really, unless you're saying you're yelling at them to go somewhere. But you can only, because it's not your turn, you can't really be like, you can't give them long directions. You can be like, you should go by the door, and then see if they want to do that. But there can't be like why he should go towards the door or anything like that.
All right.
Because you are in battle, and like each turn is supposed to take 6 seconds.
Okay.
I'm gonna haul ass and go over here.
Here?
A little further. Wherever 35 is at. Right here, yeah.
Oh, here. Okay.
Then attack the first orc with the missing pauldron.
Okay, go for it. I'll give you side attack, but not advantage. Because he saw you move over there, but if you do hit him, you'll get side attacked. Which is an extra 1d6. But here, just give me a d20 plus, what is it, 8?
8.
Yeah. Yeah, you miss. Your arrow goes flying right by him.
Oh.
Damn. Really? 18?
Borden, it's your turn.
Alright. This guy hit me, I'm gonna hit him right back.
Do it.
There's always this delay with the 3D dice now.
I know.
Alright,
yeah,
21.
You swing, you hit his great axe, and you guys hold in position like crossed, and then he like knocks it to the side.
Oh, damn it. Wow, this guy is tough.
Okay, let's see. It is now Sindri, it's your turn. Jeff.
So this guy is below the window that Lagoots came out of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And the window
come out of.
Well,
Yeah.
peeked into.
Yeah.
And it has glass, or it doesn't, or it's boarded up.
It's boarded up. It was boarded up, but Laguz had broken the boards with his crowbar. And then right when he peered in, he saw the dude standing in front of him. Because the guy was waiting on the other side, because he heard him on the turn before knock into the boards and not break it.
Okay. If I were to use, I have minor illusion cantrip. If I were to use that to create a sound behind him, does he have to use his turn to look at it?
Only if you do manage to trick him. I think
Right.
he gets a saving throw.
Right. But if I do that now, when it comes to his turn, if he's tricked, he may turn around to face it. And
Yeah.
if he does, he stays facing away from these guys for that turn,
Yep.
giving them a better attack.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that.
It also takes a component called a bit of fleece. I'm gonna say that you have some, but like, I'm gonna say you have 3 right now. So mark that you have 3.
Pull it out of my jacket.
Yeah. Just mark that you have 3.
My North Face jacket.
Yeah, your North Face jacket. And just note that like you'll need to replenish it at some point.
So I put 2 fleece.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I just want to make sure within range it lasts for the duration. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action or cast a spell again. No larger than a 5-foot cube. The image can't create. You want to create a sound, right? Not an image.
Right.
Okay.
And I guess what I should probably create is a sound of like a sword being drawn behind him, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking the glass breaking, but there's no glass.
Yeah, because he's now at the ground level, and there's no window at ground level. There's only a window at the second level. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, let's totally do that. So that's what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
Roll d20.
I mean, it's more effective than missing him with my rocks. And it may give these guys a chance to hit him.
And hold on, let's see, your thing is 6. Yeah, you totally get him. He turns around. He hears the sound of a sword being drawn, and he turns around.
Yay!
Yay! You did it.
Quick, hit him. Is that my only thing I can do this turn? Is a cantrip?
Yeah, that's your
Okay.
action.
Okay.
And you can move if you want, but that would be your only action.
No, I mean they're both within range. So
Yeah.
Still.
Okay, so it's now Vesta's turn. She is going to fire back again. This time, totally hitting one of the archers for 1 damage. So she can't pull her bow as far back as she would like to get like the full action of the bow, and she shoots and hits the guy, but just like barely nicks him. All right, it is now the enemy's turn to go. This guy has just spent his turn turned around, looking into the window.
Thanks, Jeff.
This guy is going to attack Yostif. And...
Did Stormcleaver?
Oh shit! Hmm?
Did Stormcleaver go?
Oh shit! Stormcleaver did not go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, Stormcleaver didn't go twice, right? Did he go?
I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
got distracted
I'm
by
gonna
something.
give him 2 turns.
Wow, really?
against that guy when he was facing him.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give him 1 normal turn, like he wasn't like if he was facing normally.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
We
My
got
bad.
3 guys against 1 right now.
I haven't heard Stormcleaver in a while.
Yeah. Stormcleaver yells out, "Stormcleaver!" and like brings his sword down, and the guy deflects it.
Oh.
And then he's like, "What?" And then
And this time the guy's distracted.
yeah, this time he gets advantage. And oh yes, he hits him.
Man, he's a +8.
Yeah, he's a +8 on every single one of his weapons. Yeah, he
Ooh, nice.
as the guy's turned around, he slashes him right across the back, and the guy like arches his back, and it cuts right through his cloak, and it Like you don't understand how sharp Stormcleaver's, why it would be so sharp, but it like cuts through part of the plate, and you see it like rip into the guy's back. Okay. It's Yosef's turn. He is also gonna dogpile onto this damage. And try to hit the guy.
Didn't Yosef just get critted?
Oh
Before
yeah.
the Stormcleaver? Okay.
Yosef got critted. Oh yeah, that's right. Yosef got critted. That's right. Oh, actually, it's Stormcleaver that got critted, because Stormcleaver's the one standing here, not Yosef. So Stormcleaver got critted. Roll 2d8.
Yeah, wouldn't it suck if your character died on one of our missions?
Yeah. So he gets hit for 12. Like, he gets slashed. He doesn't have armor on, so he gets slashed right across the chest, and you see it, like, cut really deep into him. And then he actually, he gets cut fairly deep. He goes into a rage. Yeah, in the second action of Stormcleaver, he misses. Okay, and then here's the Bowman's turn. Hopefully they'll all miss. God, please miss.
I feel really good about my next action. Got a plan.
Nice.
Alright, good.
Oh my god, another... Oh, she is going to get killed here.
Oh, no.
She is going to get killed here. Yeah, the arrow hits her right into the center of her chest, and she falls back.
She's down?
Yeah, she's down on the roof.
Oh, no.
Down by a lot? Like, do we know how much hit point or how many hit points she has?
She's down by 7 hit points. Okay, let's see. At this point, it is Yosef's turn. He's gonna roll. Oh wait, did Stormcleaver roll twice? He did, right?
Yeah, he did.
2d20. No wait, he rolled once. Oh no, he rolled a normal d20, and then he rolled the 2d20.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Yosef rolled already and he missed. He's the one that rolled that 19. And he misses. Jimmy, hearing her go down, actually is going to do a strength check.
He's been resting for what, like a half hour?
Yeah. Yeah, he tries to climb up this wall and just falls on his ass. And just sits there, just like shaking his head, like what happened.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, Ghost.
If I attack with both hands, is that advantage on both or just the one?
Both.
Okay.
I'll give you both.
So I'm gonna run up into here and attack with my longswords.
Okay.
So first my main, which is 8.
Miss.
Both, huh? Jeebus. Alright, and then my offhand.
Damn.
Hit.
Alright.
I'm
So
giving
that's
you 1d8 and then roll me a 1d6.
D8.
I think you can do like roll 1d8 plus 1d6.
Oh, nice.
Good job.
Yeah, you slash him. You see where Stormcleaver had opened up his armor, and then you just like slash him across that same area, cutting deeper. You feel that you hit like his spine, right? and he like goes limp for a second, but he's still, and he like goes down to a knee.
And then I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage back to air.
Okay. Alright.
How often do you get the cunning action?
Every turn.
Oh my god, it's huge.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Borden, it's your turn.
Crush his head.
All right, here we go. So do I still have advantage at this point?
Yes.
All right.
I would say you even have more advantage at this point. You actually can take. It'll take less to actually hit him.
All right. 2d20 d1.
D1.
Yeah,
Plus
drop
7,
one.
right? Plus 7.
Yeah, plus
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah. You totally hit him. Give me a 2d6. Yeah, you don't kill him actually. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, as he's down on one knee, you're like whack-a-mole, and you slam your Great Maul down, and it just like bursts. Like his helmet just cleaves in two, his head just bursts off, and then you just like the rip that was in his armor, just like his armor comes off, like just peels off like an onion, right? And like his chest just opens up and just like bursts out. And he falls to the ground and dies.
Awesome.
Got it.
Love it.
Okay. Alright, it is now Jeff, it is now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna during this whole time, have the archers known that we're here?
Yeah, they do, but they were trying to deal with the archer that was up on the roof, or what they
Yeah, but
perceived.
now that she's dead, are they gonna turn to us?
Well,
Yeah.
do they know all the people on the ground level where they are?
Right.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
see those
totally.
guys?
Totally. They know that you guys are fighting. They know where you guys are.
But who do they have line of sight on?
They have line of
besides
sight
me?
on you. They have line of sight on Jimmy, but they don't really give a shit about Jimmy. These two up here have line of sight on Stormcleaver. But
So
that's
basically
it.
just me and Stormcleaver is the top.
Yeah.
And is this building that everyone's on the corner of, is it tall enough that if I move south, I'll block line of sight?
Yep. Totally. If
Well,
you
also
move to like
go out of-
here, or like here, or even here, this guy here won't be able to get line of sight on you,
None of the archers.
and none of them will.
But can I only move to die and that's my turn?
No, you can move and do an attack.
Okay. So yeah, I'll move as far as I can. I'm still
Okay.
attacking.
So let's see. You drop down. That's 10. You have 25 move, right? Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25. So you can get like right around here.
Okay, is that enough to break line of sight with those guys?
Let me see.
Are we assuming Jimmy's trying to stabilize Vesta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll break line of sight, Jeff.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Attack this guy here or something. Right?
Okay, and then you want to attack this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it just one attack?
No, you get both. I'll give you both. Yeah, you miss with that one.
This guy had the same armor the other guy had.
Yeah. You
Okay.
miss with that one too.
Uh,
Yeah, so both of these guys are fairly tough. Okay, it is Vesta's turn. She's gonna roll. Oops. She's going to roll for saving her ass.
I might be able to make it on my next turn too.
Oh, shit. Okay. She fails once.
ooh.
Actually,
If she fails 3 times, she's dead forever.
Yeah, she's dead forever.
I'll be able to get to her.
Alright, good.
Okay, it is Jimmy's turn. He's gonna do another strength check to try to make it up there. Oh, he totally makes it up.
Alright, good. Nice
1,
work, Jimmy.
2, 3, 4.
Awkwardly clambers up there.
Yeah, and he stands right here, and he like hunkers down, so he still has cover from. He's smart enough to know that he can take cover.
Can't
behind
he
this
also
if he-
use his dash to get there faster?
Yes, but he also climbed this round.
Oh, okay.
So like that's kind of like an action for him.
Gotcha.
But he ducks down so that these guys don't get clear line of sight on him. So they still have to shoot around. This guy will have a clear line of sight, I think. Let's make sure. Yeah, this guy will have clear line of sight on him, but these two guys will not. Yeah. Okay. All right, Ghost, it's your turn.
Okay, so I was gonna try and make my way up there and stabilize her, but Jimmy can do that in his next round, right?
Yeah.
Assuming he doesn't die first.
Yeah, he's kind of beefy. Like, unless they crit him, he's not gonna die.
Okay. In that case, I think I'm gonna move here to this point. And shoot an arrow at this remaining guy.
All right. Give me a D20 plus 8.
So, not to be a negative
Nice.
Nancy, but in Pathfinder you would have a penalty when firing into someone who is fighting in a melee. Does that apply here?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, he has clear line of sight, so there's not...
Yeah, okay.
Like, because unless you were here, but even then I would say, you know, it's fine. Like, he can try to get around it.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. Borden, it's your turn. It's because you want to move there, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can totally move there.
Alright, I'm gonna rush right up into that spot.
Wait. Is that the best spot, or maybe you want to go to his right?
I'm trying not to open myself up to the archers.
Okay. Because I'm thinking about dashing in and then dashing back out.
Oh, I'm kind of hurting though. I don't want to get
Okay.
shot.
Yeah.
I have 10 hit points, so if I get hit once real good, I'll die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm
so
going in that hole. Yep. And we'll
Yeah, you hit.
Alright, excellent.
Give me a 2d6. You're the person that needs to hit because you do so much damage.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I'm pretty lucky lately.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You bring your hammer down on him, and you like bend the center. Like he takes it in the chest because he had his longsword out, and he tries to block it with the longsword, thinking that he has enough strength to, because he normally does, right? And he brings up his longsword, and your hammer hits the longsword, slams down onto his chest. Like you can see the bend in the armor, and he spits blood. But he's still standing like fairly tall, but he does
Alright.
spit out blood.
Cool.
All right. It is now Jeff. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm assuming that minor illusion will not work on this guy after he saw it happen to his buddy. So
No, you can try.
Is this
Really?
guy an orc?
Yeah.
Is he an orc too?
No, he's a human.
You just have to pass.
Yeah,
whatever
you just
check.
have to pass his saving throw,
okay,
or he just has to pass his saving throw against you.
okay. So I will try to distract him with someone yelling behind him,
Okay. What is he yelling?
like some kind of
like
battle cry.
popcorn, or?
Like a battle cry.
Oh, okay. Wait, your battle cry isn't free. That'd be my battle cry.
Yeah.
Free popcorn. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you go. He will roll a save. This is just a flat d20 for him. Yeah, he failed.
Yeah.
So he turns around.
And then
He's
he's
like-
another piece of fleece, right?
Yeah, and he's just like, free popcorn. What? Okay, Vesta is gonna roll a flat d20. Please pass. Yeah, she passes, so she gets 1 success. If she hits 3 successes, she stabilizes herself. Okay, and now the enemy goes. All the archers are gonna aim for Jimmy. One gets a normal roll against him. There goes my hero. That's what Jimmy's singing as he's moving. Watch him as
We're like,
he
all
goes.
by myself.
Don't wanna be. Yeah, the first guy, the guy that has the clear shot on him, misses. The guys
Or he
that
could
have
be
to
singing "Motorin."
yeah. What's your pride Okay, one guy actually does hit him, unfortunately. Roll 1d8.
Oh no, Jimmy's
He does that. What's that movie that they bend the bullets? Wanted.
Yeah.
He does that with his arrow. He bends it around the chimney and hits Jimmy for 2. That's fine.
Okay.
Jimmy's good for 2.
Jimmy's okay. I healed him. He's fine.
Yeah. So it gets
3 left.
no. He healed him. He healed him back to full health.
All right.
So it gets caught up in the folds of his robe, and then it pricks him. But Jimmy falls to the ground
You bleeding? Yeah, you're bleeding.
Yeah, you're bleeding. Stormcleaver runs around the side, and he is going to roll advantage against this guy. And here comes his roll. Here it comes. Oh, natural!
Ooh, yes.
Yes. He runs around the corner. He runs around. Oh wait, that was Jostith. Oh, Stormcleaver doesn't even run around. He just sees him run around. He's like, "There's no free popcorn over there." And he brings down. Oh yes, he brings down his longsword and slashes him across the back. Cuts open his armor once again to this guy too, and cuts deep into his back. His back starts bleeding profusely. A little bit of the blood splatters on you, Borden.
All right, I love it.
And Stormcleaver says, "There's no popcorn over here. Pay attention to me, Stormcleaver." Yep. Okay, it is now Yos's turn. He will now come around the side. And he will also roll to get an advantage. And does not hit him.
Oh.
Okay,
But Borden, however.
Jimmy goes. I know,
Okay.
but Borden, however. Jimmy goes and he's going to go try to stabilize her. He has. Where's Jimmy's sheet? Okay. Yeah, he stabilizes her. So she is now stabilized.
Cool.
Okay.
She will roll a D. I'll just roll this right now. Oh god. It'll take her 28 hours to wake up.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
So she's out for the rest of this mission.
Yeah. Someone's gonna need to carry her.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
He's useless anyways.
Yeah. Not sure he's strong enough. Harry.
Okay, Ghost, it's
Drag.
your turn.
Okay, so question. If I were to shoot this guy right now,
Uh-huh.
would I be able to, or...
Yep, I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay, if I were to shoot him from inside this room, would I be able to?
Yes, you would still be able to. You'd lean out and
yeah.
do it.
Alright, so I am going to... Let me see if I have enough. 25. That'd be 30. Alright, run into this room.
Okay. You go up into this room and you lean out. You pull out your bow and you shoot down at him. Oh, give me a 2d. It's a 2d20 d1. Give me another d20 plus 8. Yeah, both miss.
Both miss, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The 19 too? He has higher armor?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay, that was my turn.
Yeah, Borden knows about that high armor.
Oh yeah. I know all about it.
All right, Borden, your turn. 2d20.
All right.
D1.
D1. Here we go.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
You actually get a little bit distracted when Stormcleaver yells, "There's no popcorn over there," and you're like, "What? No popcorn?" and you just sort of shorthand the axe
Alright.
or the maul down on him. It is now your turn, Jeff.
Okay, I'm going to attack him.
Yeah, give me that 2d20. D1 plus.
Find it in my history.
This guy's got to be almost dead.
Oh, you hit him. Give me a 1d4. Man, you guys are lucky we're throwing away those ones because your weapons would have broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you whirl your sling above your head and then you whip it around Stormcleaver and you hit him right in the where the slash is on his back and hit him right in the spine and he like jolts a little bit forward. But other than that, there's not that much more. Give me another.
The 2d20 plus 2.
2.
I can find it in my history.
Don't suppose you have rocks made out of salt, do you?
Salt liquid.
Oh, now that stings!
Explosive rocks would also be fine.
Okay, yeah, that misses. So the other one just like flies right by him.
Okay.
Okay, Vesta is... So he is now going to turn back around and be like, Stormcleaver, you're a bitch. And he is going to swing at Stormcleaver. And, yeah, he crits Stormcleaver.
Damn it.
Thank God Stormcleaver had a lot of health to start
Well,
this.
at least somebody's rolling 20s.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's pretty good.
I know, that was actually not that bad. He only took 5 health. Stormcleaver coughs up some blood, though. He gets, like, slashed against in the chest. And he's just... And Stormcleaver, like, with blood on his teeth and blood coming out of his mouth and, like, dripping on his chin, he looks at him and goes, hey, dude, guess what? And the guy looks at him and is like, what? He's like, Stormcleaver! As he spits, like, blood on his face.
Is he still raging, by the way?
Yeah, he actually takes half of that.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, he actually takes half damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so Stormcleaver's just like, hey, dude, guess what? Alright, it is now the archer's turn to go. The one guy gets a plus 2. Shooting at Jims. He hits Jims. The other 2 get -4. -4. Yeah, miss. The one guy that hit Jimmy is going to do 4 damage to him.
Oh.
Jimmy's still okay. Jimmy sits there and he's like, I need to get out of here. Okay. It is now Yos's turn, or it's Stormcleaver's turn, as he like spits blood and he's like, hey, Stormcleaver! And then he's like, my turn, bitch. And he swings at him and misses. He's like, my turn, bitch, and swings, and the guy just like steps back. And he's like, you telegraphed your move. And then Yosith swings at him. And Yosith says, telegraph this! And then the guy's like, yeah, I just did. And then he moved back. Also from that hit.
Oh, man.
Jimmy is going to try to move out of line of sight, so he's going to jump down doing a dex check. And he actually has plus dex, which is weird for a mage. And if he gets... Yeah, he passes. He doesn't take any fall damage. He just, like, crawls down the side. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Alright, Ghost, it's your turn.
Okay. Do I get an advantage for height?
No, I'm gonna give you the sneak attack, though.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay.
D20 plus 8. That missed.
Yeah. Alright,
Actually, can I ask a question before I still have a move action? These archers that are up on the other rooftop, do they attack me like normally, or do I have like advantage for cover or anything like that?
They can't see you. Those windows are on the first floor.
Oh, they're on the first floor. Gotcha.
These 2 windows in the front are first floor windows. This window on the side was a second floor window.
Yeah. All right. Now I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember.
I mean, wait, what? I've never been here before.
Yeah. Yeah, so the archers don't see you. None of the archers can see you in that room. That you're
Okay.
in. Okay, Borden, it is now your turn.
Okay. Here we go. Feeling lucky. Oh, yes.
Nice. You totally hit him. Give me a 2d6. This should kill him. Unless you roll part. No. Yeah, you explode him. You instead of doing overhead, because you see him start bringing his great axe up as you like start moving. You actually bring it underhand, and you like bring it from underneath like a golf swing, and like bring it upwards, and it like cracks his armor in half all the way up to his chin. His head pops off and flies in the direction of the rooftop, and it lands on the rooftop up here.
I always get such gruesome kills with this weapon. Alright.
And then Stormcleaver looks at you while spitting blood on you and says, Stormcleaver approves.
Right? It's like a Peter Jackson effect.
Yeah.
Totally should call it Bone Crusher or something.
Yeah.
Jeff, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I guess. So do we really have to dispose of these archers? Like, what am I other than catching up to these guys, what was the mission that we were here for? From the Adventure Guild.
All of our stuff was taken.
Yeah, this wasn't an actual mission from the Adventurers Guild. They went out to help guards. They got captured earlier. All their equipment got stolen, so now they're going back to get their equipment.
But what did the Adventurers Guild tell me? Just catch up with these guys and help them, or what?
Well, the Adventurers Guild was like, oh, we have some missions, but there's other adventurers operating in the city. You might want to see what they're up to.
Well, the overarching thing is that there's slavers attacking the city or something to that effect. I'm not really sure.
But the Adventurers Guild had no missions for that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just the guards came of their own volition to ask you guys for help, right? And you guys got caught. And then for you, Jeff, all they did, you were like, I want to join the Adventurers Guild. They're like, great. In fact, we have other adventurers operating in the city. You might want to see what they're up to. So you went to the church, and then the church said you came out here. They came out here, and then you just followed them out here. So you don't actually know what they're out here for. You just know that they're fighting dudes, and you're like, oh, this is pretty cool.
You could come up and introduce yourself, and I would be probably happy to say hello.
He's also covered in a lot of blood.
I'm just wondering if we should. I'm wondering if we should deal with the rest of these guys first, or if we could potentially just bail or avoid them. Like
well,
going
they
indoors.
need to get their equipment back. They haven't gotten it back yet.
Right. But if we were to go indoors, it doesn't seem like these archers would pursue us.
Probably not.
They might. Who knows?
Okay. I'm going to... Laguz is climbed up on the second floor.
Yeah, he's inside the second floor. He's not on the roof at this point. He's inside the building.
Is his rope still hanging there?
Yeah.
It is until my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go, if I can, climb up the rope and join him in the second floor.
Yeah. So you stand right next to him.
I say,
I look over and nod.
I tell him he's a klutz.
Because he totally saw you bash against the thing. These guys are going to get a... Hold on. Let's see what they do.
I tell him L2P noob, LOL.
Yeah, all three of them book it. They start running away.
Really?
Yeah. They run. All their melee fighters just died in front of them. There was 6 of them, and they all died. Plus their...
I was going to climb that rope and rush that one on the roof.
Yeah, these guys run off the screen. Yeah. Okay. Yosef sits there and looks at you guys, and he looks over and he looks at you, especially Borden. He's like, whatever you did to get that mall, I don't know. He's like, that thing is awesome.
I did it by being a pious man of the cloth, my friend. Perhaps you should drop by the church sometime.
drop by the church all the time, and he looks down at his wounds. He's like, there's a reason why I drop by the church all the time. And at that point, Jimmy runs up, and he's just like, guys, Vesta's down on the roof. I stabilize her, though.
All right.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll just say you guys get her down. You guys get her in some sort of, like, sling contraption. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to check the house? Oh, Laguz wants to check for gold. Okay. You guys check for gold, and the two big guys, one had 40 gold on him. The other one had 10 gold on him. And the four swordsmen together had 8 silver and 6 copper. Or, 8 copper. It should be 2 each.
Yeah, I'll just tell you that. Is it?
Sorry.
All right.
Jeff, you're really loud. Okay, so it's a total of 50 gold and 8 silver and 8 copper on the bodies.
All right. What about arrows and searching the body for...
There are no arrows because the archers all booked out of here, and none of the guys down there had arrows. Searching the bodies, there is one great axe. There are 5 long swords. Pretty much all the armor from whoever Borden killed is destroyed, which is a lot of them.
Sorry.
Actually, he damaged almost every single piece of armor, so there's almost no salvageable armor.
Okay.
On them, and then they had like pouches with like nothing important. It was like stupid little shit that they had. Which would amount to maybe you guys going around a full day trying to find someone to buy it, and it might amount to like 5 silver tops. But you would have to spend like a full day trying to go to different shops to sell it.
All right. Is there anything in the room that I'm in?
Well, yeah, other than like dried bloodstains and a broken open chest and a broken table, and the bed that you seem to know a little bit about. No, there's nothing else in there.
Okay. Can I roll for perception and see if anybody else is in the building?
Yeah.
Or if I hear anybody?
Yep. Totally can.
Yeah, we heard that child and...
That was next door, though.
Oh, next door.
1d20 plus 8.
Also, it is 11:20.
Yeah. Do you want to just finish this up, or do you want to do that next?
Let's finish up the surgery.
Okay. Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way into the other room where the girl was.
Mm-hmm.
Search there.
Okay. You move into the other room. You don't see anyone inside. Give me a perception check. Give me a perception check to look in that room. Yeah, you don't see anything of import. Like, you see, like, little children stuff, but then you see, like, the bed is tossed and stuff like that, and it stinks a little bit, like the guys may have been living in there.
Okay. And then finally the guard's room.
Okay. Yeah, you go in there. Give me another perception. Yeah. Same thing, you don't notice anything. You see, like, a chest, which you think would be useful, but it's not even locked, so... As a rogue, you know that there's nothing useful in there. You open it up and it's just like clothes and stuff like that. Like, and not fancy clothes. It's just like normal commoner's clothes.
Okay.
Like fleece?
Is there any fleece in there?
Actually, there is a big strip of fleece that maybe someone can cut into slivers of fleece.
Yes. How many slivers would that be?
If you cut it up right, you can probably make like 10 or 11.
Awesome. I will take that.
Okay.
All right, and I'll make my way downstairs and search the kitchen area for rations and such.
Yeah, give me a roll for. Give me a survival roll actually for that. Even
Survive.
though it doesn't. Give me a perception roll actually. It should be more perception. Yeah. You find like 10 days worth of rations.
Okay.
Because there were a bunch of guys living in there, but they were like, it seemed like they were getting food somewhere else, but they did have some stored in the house.
Okay.
Where else do you want to go? The main room?
Yeah, I would like the entrance way.
Yeah,
Yep.
Borden, do you want to go into the house at all?
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking for my stuff primarily.
I don't think it's going to be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll for that.
What's my perception? D20 plus.
Oh, never mind.
I found the hell out of everything in this room.
Yeah, he
Alright.
looks around. He finds like a copper piece on the floor. He finds like a little piece of like a flyer for like the festival that like you couldn't even see. And luckily, he finds a loose floorboard which he pulls up, and there is all your shit.
Oh, all right.
Ooh.
So do you take all your stuff back?
I will take all of it, and since I can't carry my hammer, I'm gonna give that to whoever is willing to take it. I'll give it to Jimmy. He owes me a favor.
Jimmy looks at you and he goes, "Okay, but I can't carry my quarterstaff and all my spell
Oh,
books."
all right, fine. I won't overburden you, Jimmy. It's okay.
Yeah.
If anyone else is around, I'll ask everyone if anyone is willing to carry.
Yeah. The
Or
Sergeant
cleric hammer.
Yosef says, "I'll take it." He actually looks inside, and you see him leave and go down into, like, you don't know where he goes, but he comes back like as you're searching through, and he's like, "No one's down in the cells. It didn't seem like they captured anyone else."
All right, good.
And
Was there anything else in the floorboards, or was it just their stuff?
it was just their stuff.
Okay.
Can we find out any clues about who they are?
Like notes?
Just looking around their living spaces.
I mean, yeah, they just seem like slavers. Like, when he was upstairs, he rifled through papers that said like, we're moving our boxes today and stuff like that. So you would think that boxes was a code word for something.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you do have this gnome sort of walking around you all. Are you guys at all interested at this gnome?
Yeah,
Stormcleaver looks at the gnome and he's like, "Ha ha ha! You come down to my knees. How are you, little man?" And he like picks you up, Jeff, and he's like, "My name is Jin Stormcleaver from the clan Stormcleaver, and Stormcleaver is the greatest." And he holds out his hand, and he has like blood on his face. He has like blood coming out of his mouth to shake your hand, and he says, "You did well. Your illusions, although my people would have called them tricks and cheap, I would say, hey, whatever works." And he puts out his hand to you, Jeff.
I don't shake it. I say, yeah, I know.
And then he just lifts it up and combs through his hair.
What's going on? Thanks for your help back there. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, you were very valuable back there.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we should probably do the full introductions next time. I think.
Yeah. So yeah, you have all your stuff. Sergeant Yosef, he has come in and he's like, I signaled to the guards to come forward. It seems like we cleared out the slavers. Like we, as in like you guys cleared out the slavers. So they're like, we're tightening the cordon, so we can go after those archers. So and he said the guards will come and take care of Vesta, and he says thank you, Jimmy, for stabilizing her.
Okay. Before we break for the night, I want to like pick up where we are, like here, and because I still want to go downstairs and see if there's anything there.
Okay. Yep. We sure can.
But we could wait till next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the
Yeah.
We probably are ready to level up after that fight.
After this fight, yeah, you would be. Yep, you would be very close to. Or yeah, you will level. What are you away from? 260, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me do the math real quick.
No, 230, I think, away from leveling up.
Oh, 230.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let me see where you guys are. Let me do this math real quick. Yeah, you guys are all gonna get 475 for this encounter. It would have been a little more, but you didn't kill those archers. You just made them run away.
Right. And we had a lot of health, too.
Yeah.
We got 475 extra?
Yeah.
okay. I would like to collect all those weapons outside. Do you guys need like a great axe
No.
or a
Oh,
sword
yeah.
or anything?
I'm already carrying a great axe from Flugel.
You might want to take that great axe though, just as a DM.
Oh, okay. If it looks better, I'll want to take that one for Flugel. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look better than the one that the other guy was carrying.
All right. I want to give Flugel the best. That I.
Yeah. Also, do you remember how much gold you had in your purse?
I think it was 85.
Yeah, you are. It is only 65 right now, so it seems like they took some of it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
How much is needed for level 2?
You leveled up.
Really?
Yeah, 300 was needed for level 2. You got 475 in this fight.
Yep. Oh, you started at a level 1? I thought you were going to start at level 2.
Yeah.
Because we're all hitting level 3.
I'll catch up.
Yeah, he'll catch
Alright.
up quickly.
All right.
Let me see. What is that? 50 gold. You want to split it up by 3?
Yeah,
There
sure.
is. Well, Jimmy is still with you technically.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
He's not even here.
Remember, he
yeah.
did the one thing that got that one big guy to go into the house for like 4
Yeah,
or
that's
5
true. It
times.
might have been a very different fight without that.
So that's 12.5. Well, whatever it is, we could split it amongst, what, 4? 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, if you do straight 4, you would have 2 gold left over. So you would each get 12 gold, 1 or 2 silver, 2 copper, and then you would have 2 gold pieces left over if you wanted to give that to the guards or to Stormcleaver or whatever. Possibly the guards. The guards might need that gold.
Yeah. All right, we'll give it to them.
Okay. Sergeant Yostis looks at you and says, "We mightily appreciate it. This will go a long way to helping out other soldiers."
You know, I think we should divide it up among all of us equally, including the guards.
Yeah.
It's not best
I'm gonna
for us,
keep
but
both.
I'm going to insist. All right, fine. I'll take my ration and split it up among the 2 guards.
So you're gonna take the 2 gold, 2 silver, 2 copper, and you're gonna split that.
No, the
Among-
12 I got from the whole fight.
Yeah, you're gonna split that
Okay.
amongst the 2 other guards.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 4 gold
Okay.
from this. You keep your 2 silver, 2 copper because it's just a bitch to like break that up.
Yeah.
And you give them 4 gold each, and then they get 5 gold each because they got 2 gold
Okay.
from the main pot. So yeah, they get 5 gold, and they'll remember that you guys gave up that stuff. And then Sergeant Yosef looks at you and says, "You really are a pious man of the cloth."
I do my best.
He's like, "You do
Whatever.
deserve that
Right.
weapon." Okay. All right. Is there anything you want to do, or do you want to wait until the next session?
Let's wait until next time.
Yeah, if we could pick up from here. That would
Yeah, we'll pick up right from here.
Cool.
All right.
Just as an HP check, you guys have Ghost. You have 11, right?
Yes, 11.
Borden, you have 10.
Yep.
Jimmy has 10. And then you don't need to worry about Vesta. Sindri will do your level up stuff next time we go back to the church, because it takes a short rest at least to level up.
Okay.
And Yostis is at 20. And Stormcleaver is at 10.
All right.
Okay.
So, what was your? We never caught your name.
Sindri.
Sindri.
Yes.
Yeah, if we're gonna head back to the church in a little bit. What's that?
You came right out of the suggested name list.
Okay.
Yeah, so company is to the
we're
church.
gonna take a look around
kind of
here
our
for a little
base
bit,
of
and then
operations.
What were you saying, Goose?
I said we're gonna look around here for a little bit, and then head back over to the church and kind of like figure out what's going on. If you want to join us.
Sure. Yeah.
And then Stormcleaver looked at you. He's like, Sindri. That sounds like a very common gnomish name.
It is.
Okay.
Very typical.
All right, that's it. It
Cool.
was a lot of battling.
Yes.
But good job, guys. You guys made the archers run.
That was
Yeah.
a really good fight. We were crushing those guys for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Lots of gore.
Until the end, they started getting tough.
All right, guys.
Cool.
I will see you all tomorrow.
Cool.
See you
All right.
All right, man.
See you
Have a good
later.
night.
Have a good night.
I guess.
Bye bye.